What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about cool things, awesome things David Vonderhaar did for the multiplayer of Call of Duty. So this video is just going to be focused on the multiplayer. Unfortunately, our boy David Vonderhaar got fired. You know what? Everything in life has an ending. Unfortunately, this was the end. This was the end of the road for David Vonderhaar at working for Treyarch. You know what? But we're always gonna remember the good things he did for Call of Duty. The first one he did was removing death streaks from Call of Duty. It all started in Black Ops 2, and we had absolutely zero kill streaks in Black Ops 2. And after that, they were gone. After that, they disappeared. And I applaud Vonderhaar for doing that because death streaks was so annoying. They were rewarding people for dying. They were rewarding people for doing bad. I understand that they wanted to make little Jimmys happy, right? Those guys, those little kids that suck at the game. They wanted to just get a couple of kills to be happy. But man, that's not the way to do it because they were hurting the good players. It really sucked back in the day to be on a good kill streak and then die because of martyrdom, because some guy pooped a grenade. Another thing that disappeared was a tactical insertion. It disappeared from free-for-all in Black Ops 1. It was a great decision. It was also not on free-for-all in Black Ops 2. This was a great decision because a lot of people use the tactical insertion for boosting in Modern Warfare 2. They would go on a free-for-all match with their boyfriends and they would hide and kill them for, you know, kills, for kill streaks, for nukes, for, you know, stuff like that. It was super annoying and it was not fair. Instead of removing the tactical insertion from the game, Treyarch had the brilliant idea, Vondi had the brilliant idea of just removing the tactical insertion from free-for-all, and that way they pretty much stopped boosting. I love the tactical insertion, not because I like using it to spawn closer to the enemy, but because, or for boosting, but because it is awesome to leave a tactical insertion somewhere, like in a, you know, in a corner or something, with a claymore behind, and then you go on theater mode and see those noobs dying. It's a claymore, it's a tactical insertion trap. It's pretty fun to do. And then we have thing number 3, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Vondi did back in Black Ops 1, the combat record. Until this day, Black Ops 1 still has the best, the most complete combat record, where you can literally check all your stats. You know, kill streaks, how many times you got a kill streak, how many times you died by a kill streak, how many kills you have with your kill streaks, how many kills you have with your guns, your most used guns, most used kill streaks, most used equipment, you know, stuff like that. I freaking love it. And as I said, Black Ops 1 still has the best combat record. And then we have thing number 4. A kill streak, a very special kill streak, the Blackbird. The Blackbird pretty much changed the gameplay because before Black Ops 1, people who camped with stealth perks and with a silencer were 100% invisible to UAVs. They would never appear on the radar. But in Black Ops 1, Treyarch, Vonderhaar had the great idea to give us the Blackbird, which allowed us to counter, to combat campers, and with this thing up, no one can hide, and I think it was freaking awesome, the addition of this kill streak. And then we have another cool addition, still in Black Ops 1, thing number 5, the Call of Duty points. As I said, I'm talking about the Call of Duty points from Black Ops 1, the inoffensive, the very cheeky Call of Duty points from that game, not the ones we got in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. So these Call of Duty points were awesome because it was in-game currency you could earn by completing challenges, orders, I don't know how they're called in Black Ops 1. And pretty much with these points, you could buy your guns, you could buy your perks, your equipment, you know, stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. You could also use those points on wager matches, sharpshooter, one in the chamber. You could bet your Call of Duty points, and then, you know, I just love the rush. I just love the feeling of betting a ton of Call of Duty points and knowing that I had to win, or that I had to at least place third, so that I wouldn't lose everything. And then we have another awesome thing Treyarch did, Vonderhaar did. And I'm gonna mention 4 perks. The removal of 2 perks and the addition of 2 perks. The removal of Stopping Power and Juggernaut was a great decision because those are perks that most people had to use 24/7. And because of Stopping Power and Juggernaut, you can use the other perks. You can use Sleight of Hand, you can use Double Tap, you know, stuff like that. So getting rid of these 2 perks was awesome because you were finally free to use other perks. And as I said, I also want to mention the addition addition of 2 perks, flak jacket and tactical mask. So these perks were first added to World at War, and then they were perfected in Black Ops 1, and they changed everything. Finally, for the first time, you could play domination without getting blown up every single time you tried to capture an enemy flag. Back in Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, it was impossible to play domination. All I played was team deathmatch. But in Black Ops 1, I started playing domination because I had flak jacket to protect myself against enemy explosives, and I had the tactical mask to protect myself against stun grenades and also flash grenades. This is also something that changed gameplay. And then we have another awesome addition to Call of Duty by my boy Vonderhaar. Another great idea, the theater mode. It is such a great feature. I freaking love it. I don't care if it was copied from Halo, but it is something that appeared first in Black Ops 1, and it was great for reviewing cool kills like a Combat X across the map, for doing montages, for people who were making YouTube at the time. It was a great feature, and I spent hours and hours using theater mode. It was also great for spying on people, boosting, and then exposing them on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. And then we have a thing number 8, the ability to put your clan tag and create and put your emblem on your gun. This was awesome because it allowed you to leave your mark on your gun. Every time you died, your gun would drop on the ground with your clan tag and with your emblem. I used to spend so many hours creating my emblem back in Black Ops 1 on the emblem creator. Another great feature Vonderhaar put in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 has so many cool features, and I just loved it. I just love that people could pick up my gun and look at my clan tag, look at my emblem, and I'd be like, that's my gun. And you know it's my gun because it has my signature on it. While in any other Call of Duty game before, you would pick a gun off the ground and it would be just a normal gun, right? So I freaking love that. And yeah, creating emblems was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you know that people, you know, little 10-year-olds and whatever, started drawing penises and stuff like that. And then we have thing number 9, ladies and gentlemen, the Peak 10 system. It allowed you to spice up things a little bit. So instead of just using 3 perks, right, just like in any other Call of Duty game, finally you were free to have up to 6 perks at the same time. Instead of just 3, you could use 6 perks, which was a lot of fun. And if you wanted to sacrifice perks, you could use more attachments or you could use more equipment. So it was definitely something a lot of fun they put in Black Ops 2. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about, and this is like the last thing Vonderhaar did, was nerfing quickscoping. It was something awesome that started first in Black Ops 1. People came from MW2 where quickscoping was super easy. They were doing all sorts of 360 no scopes, ladder stall, claymore, cancel, tactical insertion, grenade throwing, whatever, jumps off of buildings and whatever. And then they went to play Black Ops 1, and quickscoping was super slow. You just, to the point where you couldn't do it, where Lil Jimmy couldn't quickscope. So they got mad at that in Black Ops 1, but then they got super mad in Black Ops 2 because at first quickscoping was super easy, but then Vondi had the great idea of nerfing the DSR-50, which was the most overpowered sniper rifle in the game, and all the little 10-year-olds got mad. All of them started sending my boy Vaughn death threats and stuff like that. They started making videos saying that they were gonna kill Vonderhaar and stuff like that. He had to hire security because he was afraid of the little Jimmys, but that was something a lot of fun, and I love that he messed with the quickscoper. So that's pretty much it, guys. These are the 10 things I chose for this video, 10 awesome things Vonderhaar did for Call of Duty. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you spank the like button. Also, subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.